violence against their targets.
You don't believe that the fact that you have 1 million Twitter followers has something to do with you being targeted?
No, because there are other celebrities in the political sphere who have even larger followings who don't have to live under the type of safety and security restrictions that I do.
Okay, but you did just testify that you think the targeting is a result of your reporting.
Yes.
Okay, so you would acknowledge then, at the very least, that your online rhetoric and reporting can make you a target.
I acknowledge that there are ideological violent extremists who take issue with my crime reporting.
Yes or no, Mr. No, you would acknowledge that your reporting can make you a target.
Yes.
And by the same logic, you would understand why someone else might not want to be made a target.
Yes.
You understand intuitively that having 1 million Twitter followers, at the time of these events, over 100,000, you tweet about someone, that can make them a target. So, sorry. Yeah. So just to get back on track here, you recognize that when you tweet about someone, they can become a target online.
No, I don't recognize that.
Are you saying under oath that you don't understand your ability with 1 million Twitter followers to potentially make a target of someone that you designate online?
I do reporting on individuals, organizations, and events.
Thank you. It's a yes or no question.
Ask the question again.
Okay. Are you saying under oath that you do not acknowledge that it's possible when you post about someone online to your 1 million followers that they may become a target?
Can you define target?
Receiving unwanted attention, threats, and the kind of violence that you've testified about receiving yourself.
Ask the question again, please.
Okay. Do you acknowledge that when you tweet about someone online, it can potentially make them a target in the same way that you've been targeted?
Yes.
You've received criticism for dishonest reporting.
From my detractors.
You were fired, for example, from Portland State University for comments about Muslims.
I was not fired by Portland State University.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
You've regularly reported on rallies that included far-right groups.
Yes, insofar as both the far right and the far left were present.
Okay, understood. You've live streamed, for example, Patriot prayer events. Mr. No, you're aware that some of your reporting, some of your rhetoric online has instigated violence.
No.
You're aware that some of the people that you have posted about have received just the same kind of threats that you've received.
I'm not aware.
So you're not aware of what your Twitter followers are doing?
As you mentioned, I have over 1 million followers on Twitter. I don't read the comments from hundreds of thousands of people.
Understood. So you can't really keep track of what happens as a response to your tweets?
Not in every tweet.
Okay. So it's possible then that some of your reporting has led to violence?
No.
Just a moment ago, you said you don't have the time or you can't keep track of what your followers do. And now you're saying it's not even possible that some of your posting can lead to violence?
It's a theoretical about what could happen, and it wouldn't be accurate for me to give a yes or no answer to that.
Your online content as a journalist, in the capacity of a journalist, about the events that day, indicated that the only violence that day came from the left.
Can you refer to a specific thing that I wrote? Because I don't recall what you're talking about that
You
would
don't recall your
characterize that.
reporting that day?
I posted videos that day. I didn't do commentary.
But you did not report that there were any injuries or any violence other than that perpetrated by people on the left.
Your Honor, he's already answered this question. He said he just posted videos and did not post commentary. We're just going in circles at this point, and it's argumentative.
Your Honor, I'd respond that the witness is doing their best not to answer the questions, which is why I'm having to follow up so many times. Testified under oath today that Mr. Hacker made some comment about breaking vertebra, and that's when you got really scared.
Yes.
That's your testimony today, under oath.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You told something completely different to the police, didn't you?
No.
You told the police that Mr. Hacker made several statements, including, do you know someone had their vertebra broken?
Predict what I said under oath.
That doesn't contradict what you said. You said under oath that he said a comment about breaking vertebra, and that's what made you really scared.
I didn't remember the full quote.
Okay, so you don't remember.
What I remembered was something about breaking vertebrae.
Okay, so you just misremembered the quote when you testified.
I didn't
earlier.
misremember the quote because I didn't quote him. I said the words used were something about breaking vertebrae.
And you said that specifically made you very scared.
Yes?
But you would agree that that is taken totally out of context.
No, I don't agree with that.
You told police that his statement was about someone else having their vertebra broken. He
I
was
didn't-
upset with your reporting.
No. I quoted to police what I recalled him saying that day.
Okay. You would agree that your recollection was better on that day than it is today.
Probably.
Especially in light of the fact that, as you just testified, you've had a brain hemorrhage.
Yes.
In all-out brawl in the streets of Northeast Portland. By the looks of it, Antifa and the right-wing group Patriot Prayer clashing at what was advertised as a May Day after-party. Make no mistake about it, these two groups do not like each other. Tonight was no different.
Mr. Hacker never threatened you personally with physical violence, correct?
That day, no.